Hello everyone, I'm gonna show you how to install the controllers on the AWDIII. These are the two new controllers we're gonna swap on this bike. I have another video with the previous how to remove the controllers. So this is how to install them back. So here, the new controllers. So you wanna know what are all these cables for. So we have the all-in-one cable, that's how I call it, because it's connected to the two brake sensors on the levers. It's connected to the display and it's connected to the throttle. So for this one wire, so all you need to do is find the one plug that is similar. This is a male port, this is a female port, and they kind of look alike. And all you need to do is match the arrows, plug it in together and push it in. So first one we have. So then we have this yellow connector. This yellow connector is gonna be the switch, all of one, like rear, front, and all-wheel drive switch. That's the yellow one. So all you need to do is find the yellow connector. This is a male, this is a female. So match the arrows again, plug it in. So then we have this guy here, green connector on the same side of the bike. So this is gonna be the lights, headlight, and the turn signals. That's the cable for it. So let's find one green connector on the controllers here. It's gonna be this guy. And make sure they have the same number of pins. Like this one, for example, they have 5, and this one has 5 holes on the female side. Match the arrows again, push it in. That's it. And what else we have over here? So then we connect the 3 from the left side of the bike already. So let's go to the right side of the bike, or this is this yellow cord is gonna be the pedal assist sensor. You can tell by looking at the wire, it goes direct to the bottom of the bike right here. This is a pedal assist sensor and it's yellow as well as the throttle. So let's look for a yellow connector. Female. Here it is. So we have the female on the controller, we have the male on the side of the pedal assist. Match the arrows, plug it in. Let's go for we have those connected, and then we have these two from the two of the controllers. So there's the one side of it, and there's from the other controller they have the other, male and female. So what you do with these two is plug it in together. So they have to be together in order to work for the all-wheel drive. So one is for the rear wheel, the other one is for the front wheel. And when you plug it in together, they are able to work at the same time. So here you go. So that's how you plug it in together. So then from here we have the alarm, which is this port over here. Easy to find because it's the square white cable. So you just plug it in here. Make sure they are aligned with the little pin and the hole on top. Push it in, it's gonna lock by itself. That's about it. And then we have the last one here. This is a little longer cable, it's green, and this is the one it plugs to the taillight. Make sure you put it in between the plate, the back of the rack, around here. It's gonna come through there, and I will recommend to just set the controllers like this, and this wire is gonna be in between of the two controllers, and then on that between the plate. So just because it's gonna be easy. Then it goes to the back of the rack over here, and from here goes to the top wire. Make sure one more time to align the arrows, the connector. That's it. So we pretty much connect every single cable. Well, we have the power cable. This is the power we have. So this is easy to find. It's the yellow cord. They have a kind of a little curve on the front. So you need to just find the curve, match it, plug it in. And lastly, you have this red wire, 2 pins connector. This for the headlight. Plug it in. There you go. So now we have the number 1 controller. We have the motor cable over here. I would suggest to go on top of all these wires. This. And from here we go in between of these metal piece. Pull from the back. And from here comes to the bottom of the bike. Go inside this little space in between the bottom bracket and the rear part of the frame. So then from here you plug it into the rear motor. Match the arrows again. Once you push it in, you start screwing it in. Make sure this is soft, a little smooth to get in. That means it's straight going forward. Make sure it's tight, push it all the way in. And then on the other video, I suggest to add something to guide the cable through the frame. So this is my guide over here. This is for the front motor cable. So what I do with this part, I hold the wire front. Just use the metal piece just to pull the wire through the frame. So what I do, I push it into the frame first. There's the hole. Once it's in, you can use the other end, the wire, and start pulling out and pushing at the same time on the other side. So it comes out here. If you push, pull a little bit, we cut it out from the frame. So I use a wire. You can do the same, maybe a piece of cable, wire, or something that holds the one side of it, and just pull, just to help you out with the pulling part. Then don't forget the rubber, which it goes through the frame in here. Just put it back. You need to do is squeeze the little rubber and push it in. That's in. Fine. Then just to go under this wire through front of the fork. The reason why I do this part like this is because when you turn the handlebars, it won't be on the side or won't be on the way. It will be clear. And from here, I will go around the fork and connect to the front wheel. Once again, make sure the arrows are matching on the same spot. Make sure the metal pieces screw it in really smooth. Push the wires together. Make sure it's tight. And right now it's everything connected. So the last part of the whole process is tighten these wires with the zip tag. Just don't be like all over the place. What I will do. So what I would suggest every single time before you close with the seat, put the seat back in place, I would recommend to try it. Put the battery on. Let's make sure it works. Nothing is missing or not plug it in. Make sure every time you install the battery is off from the switch on the bottom. Then from here, turn it on. Put it back on and make sure everything works perfectly. No errors on the screen. Nothing like that. So everything seems fine here. Let's try the lights. Lights work. The tail light signals. Left and right works. Brakes, they work. And then press the plus button for about 5 seconds. It will turn it on automatically for nighttime. Turn that off. And let's try the rear wheel. Try the front one. Works. Let's try the all-wheel drive. Both wheels. Perfect. So everything seems fine. So now let's just attach all the zip tags on the right places. I'm going to start with this one connector. I will hold the connector on top of this second attachment in the rack. Done. The extras. see on top of here, you have all these wires from the front and in the rear motor. Hold it together. Here, there's this one. So all the same place. Don't go too tight. Once you got it all the way, it's fine. But if you do it too tight, sometimes you cut the wires. So you don't want to do that. The one over here in the frame. On this part over here, instead of going under, I would suggest the side just because it's more straight aligned with the back of the wheel. And then one more extra on the back over here. Let's here. Yes, got the excess of the seat backs. Got everything almost there. Just one more for the front motor. And that's it. You got everything ready and installed.